Hello, thank you for your interest in our research. My name is Carrie. I am a Master of Gerontology student at Simon Fraser University and a project manager on Dementia-inclusive Streets and Community Access, Participation, and Engagement Project, which is a mouthful, so let's call it DemSCAPE. DemSCAPE is funded by the Public Health Agency of Canada and Alzheimer Society of Canada. DemSCAPE is a collaboration between researchers at Simon Fraser University, University of British Columbia, and University of Northern BC. Our co-investigators are professors and researchers in the fields of gerontology, nursing, urban planning, and social work. So what's this study about? We hope to understand how people living with mild to moderate dementia or mild cognitive impairment use their streets and neighborhoods, and explore how streets and outdoor spaces can be made more accessible and dementia-friendly. So the neighborhood built environment is any physical characteristic providing settings for human activities. It's particularly important in helping or hindering mobility, orientation, and wayfinding, and includes anything from street signs, sidewalks, benches, to public art like statues and sculptures. Here's a picture from our pilot test with a community advisory committee member living with dementia. They pointed out how distracting the contrast between the red brick and the black asphalt is, as well as how it makes the sidewalk uneven. This is a great example of how built environment can hinder mobility. By knowing what to look for, we can help inform city planners to make neighborhoods more dementia-friendly. So dementia-friendly communities are places or cultures where people with dementia and their care partners are empowered, supported, and included in society while understanding their rights and recognizing their full potential. The built environment is an important area of focus for research, policy, and practice in dementia-friendly community programs and action plans. Our study received letters of support from the cities of Burnaby and Richmond, and have both initiated dementia-friendly community development action plans, including interventions in the neighborhood built environment. Once we have completed our interviews with participants, our research team will work with city planners to create design guides for actionable change in other municipalities with the support of the Alzheimer Society of British Columbia's network to share these new resources. We want to hear your thoughts. What do you think can be done to make your streets better for walking and finding different places? Who can participate? We're looking for 30 community dwelling persons living with dementia or mild cognitive impairment and their care partners as needed, 20 in Metro Vancouver and 10 in Prince George, who are comfortable speaking conversational English and can walk or wheel at least 3 blocks independently with or without mobility aids. So what would you be asked to do? A member of our team would sit down with you and your care partner to ask you questions about your experience of walking in your neighborhood and about how you find your way to places in your neighborhood. Scheduling is based on your availability. So there are 4 interview activities. There is an initial sit-down interview, collecting background information and completing the ACT-OUT survey. The second sit-down interview is for route planning, when you would complete a weekly outdoor activities interview and plan the walk-along interview. And third is the walk-along interview. This is an innovative research method consisting of guided conversations while walking in your neighborhood on a route of your choice, sort of like giving a tour of your neighborhood. And finally, there's a final sit-down interview where you would have a conversation about how the walk-along interview went and review videos and photos. So a research team member will film and photograph the walk-along interviews. Participants have the option to wear mounted GoPro cameras to reflect their perspective in the built environment based on their comfort. It's important to note that these videos and photographs are are for internal research purposes only and would not be published or shared publicly without your consent. Here's a photo of me from the pilot test wearing the GoPro camera on a baseball cap mount. As you can see, I'm quite far back to frame up how the participant interacts with the built environment during the walk while being interviewed by research assistants. And this is a still from the participants' video during the pilot test. You can see that they're looking at green traffic lights as well as a red stoplight to help decide if it's safe to cross the street. So if this looks like research you'd like to participate in, please contact me at the email address or phone number on screen. I hope to hear from you, and thanks again.